Good afternoon, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. I'm Mark and today I'm going to take you for a tour around our 2008 Mitsubishi Pajero 25th anniversary 7-seater wagon. We'll start at the front of the car. Obviously, you know, it's chrome grille, does have the factory bonnet protector, also driving lights down in the bottom section of the front bar. As we scan around to the driver's side now, notice Goodyear Wrangler tyres on the front, really good tread on them, unscuffed alloy wheels. Important to note, consistent with its age and mileage, a little bit of marking on our right hand front door and a couple of minor marks running through the driver's side. Obviously cosmetic stuff, but evidence that it's been doing what it's designed to do. Certainly been off-road on a number of occasions. A couple of minor marks just up on our top roof sill there as well. A few of those we'll probably polish out. Side steps standard as well, coming down the driver's side. As we scan around to the rear bar and the tailgate, a couple of minor cosmetic marks on the plastic section of our rear bar. Overall tailgate itself in really good condition, does have the spare wheel cover and also reverse sensors fitted. Do note that it does have the tow pack fitted as well, 2.5 tonne towing in the Pajero. Obviously we leave the tongue off the car when it is out on the lot. As we scan around the passenger side of the car, probably presents quite a bit better than the driver's side. Not as obvious, the few marks on the Juco, so in fairly good order. Important thing to note on this side of the car, usually if you were going to get any scuff marks on your alloy wheels, it would be on this side of the car, but they're actually unmarked. Also important to note, running Cooper all-terrain tyres on the rear of the Pajero, so as you probably would be aware, or if you're not, the Cooper tyres guaranteed for a very long time and a lot of mileage. But overall presents as it should, as I said, consistent with age and mileage. Okay, so move under the bonnet of the Pajero now. Simple release directly above the diamond. Lightweight bonnet, as you can see. Just grab our bonnet rod, pop it up into position, lock it out of the way, really simple operation. Important to note, is fitted with dual battery system, the Pajero. 3.2 litre common rail intercooled turbo diesel motor. Will deliver you 10.5 litres combined per 100 k's, so based on an 88 litre fuel tank, expect in excess of 800 k's to a tank of fuel. 125 kilowatts, 358 newton meters of torque. So a workhorse or off-roader that's going to do the job for you, but deliver the economy you want as well. Just back around to the tailgate, one thing that we didn't take note of earlier is fitted with the roof mount spoiler, being the anniversary model. Large solid rear door, opens right up out of our way. Obviously at the moment we have the third row seats up in position as well, so good size 7-seater. Our headrest for the rear seats just tucked down in the storage area down below. So basically, if you're not utilising the third row, it does fold away down into the compartment there, which opens up a fairly large cargo area. So we're back now, and we're in the inside. We're inside the Pajero. 25th anniversary, so a lot of extra things as opposed to just a standard model. Starting on our driver's armrest, all of our controls for our power windows, manual lock and unlock button for the doors as well. Directly above that we've got our buttons for our front and rear fog lights, and then all our controls for our external power mirrors. Move to the steering wheel, which is adjustable in height. I have it in the unlocked position now. Set ourselves up so we're nice and comfortable with where the position of the wheel is. Simply lock it away into place. We have all the factory cruise control settings on the right hand side of our steering wheel, and then all of our controls for our audio on the left. Leather wrapped steering wheel as well, being the 25th anniversary model. Then really well illuminated dashboard showing you all the information you need. Also important to note, just down below the steering column we do have electric brakes, just to assist with towing, as we mentioned earlier, 2.5 tonne. Manual button to turn the audible reverse sensors off. In the event you're towing a caravan or something, let's just turn them off so you don't hear them. Stability control, manual button to turn it off as well. Moving into the centre section now, we have our trip computer, gives us a lot of information, range to empty, average speed, outside temperature, elevation from sea level and so on. So all that info at our fingertips. Once again, being the anniversary model, is fitted with the MMCS, which is the multi-communication system. Currently showing our stereo system. Just a simple matter of flicking on the map button to bring up our satellite navigation. Also important to note, is fitted with reverse camera. As you can see by the image that comes up on the screen when I select reverse, really good clarity with the camera. Gives you a really good idea of what's behind you. We do have climate control air conditioning, and also important to note that the air conditioning runs all the way through to the rear of the car, including the third row seats. Simply a matter of setting our temperature to what we desire. As you can see by the screen at the moment, rear air conditioning is on as well as the front. Coming down below that, little storage compartment there. Also, if we open our little door here, we do have a 12-volt outlet, and also important to note, heated front seats as well. It is the four-wheel drive, of course, the Mitsubishi, so we've got our four-wheel drive selector on our left and then our T-bar on our right. We can either select drive, or we can move across into sports mode or performance mode and manually run through the gears just by moving the stick up and down. Leather wrapped handbrake as well, and once again, being the anniversary, full leather interior. So front, second row and third row seats all leather throughout, and also important to note, you've got leather running through all the door trims as well. So just a lot of quality. Front, side and curtain airbags, so ticks a box on safety as well. And overall, not showing a great deal of wear. Maybe if I want to be particular, a little bit of wear on the outer edges of the two front seats. Once again, it all comes down to being consistent with the age and mileage of the car. Probably the important thing to know with this particular car is that it's servicing. 190 k's for a turbo diesel in a Pajero is nothing anyway, but important to note that every single service has been stamped either by ourselves, so Mitsubishi serviced, and I know that there were a couple of services done at certain different places around Australia, one at Warragul Mitsubishi, and there was even one done up in Cairns at one stage. There we go, Island Mitsubishi. So obviously they utilise the fuel savings and the quality of the car, and they've done a lot of long trips in the car. So really impressive history all the way up to the current service which we've carried out. So it gives you a really good idea that so far in its life this vehicle has been really well maintained. So I hope this has given you a really good idea of the quality of the Pajero. A few things that I'll just run through again with you. As we discussed, and we're probably fairly pedantic pointing out, there are a few marks around the car, because so far in its life this car has done what it's designed to do. It's certainly been off-road, it's certainly done a lot of big long trips around the country, but once again, bulletproof motor car. 10.5 litres combined per 100 k's. It does have the full satellite navigation, reverse camera tow bar, 2.5 tonnes, really good quality tyres, and we've priced this car right according to its age and mileage. Feel free to give us a ring on 9907 0555 for any further help. Thanks.